Wow, that was so cool! What an introduction to the madness that's about to happen.
For your cold feet, by the way, slippers can be found.
I'm sorry, I haven't had the
Just across to
chance
the
to
left.
test the sound level
Around the corner.
because I literally exported that file today before the stream, which is part of why we are a little bit delayed. But needless to say, first and foremost, welcome to our third and last episode of this year of Dangerous Cults and Where to Find Them. Last time, our investigators had a little confrontation with the expedition's leader, Augustus Larkin, who turned out to be not quite what they had thought. They're not quite sure what had happened to him, but it was clear that he may have been perhaps possessed by something. However, Aisling made short work of it with proving that the saying, the pen is mightier than the sword, is in fact true. So, since then, we are going to fast forward a little bit. So since then, they have been recovering a little bit during the Sunday. They've shopped some more, gotten some supplies, some guns and firearms. And on Monday morning, the trucks arrive outside the Hotel España, and they manage to persuade the crew to take them on. So they travel out from Lima and towards Puno. There, they pick up more supplies. This has been a 3-day journey by car, and from Puno, they set out with pack animals, with camping gear, and I hope that they're on the right path. Trinidad Rizzo from the university has joined them, and on the way, she has become more and more certain that she's managed to pinpoint the accurate location of the pyramid. Mm-hmm. We begin as our investigators have managed to get through a mountain pass and down to somewhat flatter terrain. They're surrounded by hills and more mountains all around. And it is coming close to noon. The journey so far has been rough and tiresome, but otherwise uneventful. The days are a strange mix of hot and cold. Midday can get quite warm because the weather is really clear. However, the nights are freezing, and so they have had to bring a lot of gear to accommodate for that. And with that, I've given you the update. Before we begin the game, first and foremost, we have social medias. We are on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we are on YouTube, where you can find the previous episodes. We have a phone dog.
I'm just gonna dip out.
We have a Ko-fi if you want to help support us. We have in fact reached our first goal on Ko-fi.
Woo!
Which means that we will now be starting the work on turning the episodes into podcasts. So that might take some time because we're doing this on our spare time and no one's getting paid. So I'm not going to make any promises on when the first episode is going to be up, but it will happen. Other than that, yes, like and subscribe and search. and I will let our players introduce themselves. And today, I think we're going to start with Teddy.
Good day, mates.
Yay!
So my name is Teddy, and you can find me on Instagram and Twitter as the Fuzzy Teddy. And I'm still playing Sergeant Thomas Cooper, former Australian army man turned French Foreign Legion during World War I, and is now trying his best to keep these three alive.
Is that hashtag Dark Souls?
Just a little disclaimer, I hadn't had time to eat, so I'm just...
Yeah, just eat.
Scoff, Satan.
Sustenance.
You want to go next?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's have Rick next.
Do you want to go? No, okay. Fine.
No, you're going next, Rick.
Satan. Ladies and gentlemen, hi, my name is Rick. Online, I'm also referred to as Rick. I don't have much of a serious social media presence. You're welcome. And I am playing the hero of the entire adventure, Archibald.
Well, he has to say that now. It's become tradition.
It is indeed. Hashtag the lone survivor. Yes, and my character is obviously the best at everything ever. That's all I have to say on this subject. How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, Joey?
On that note, let's move over to his sister.
God. The best one
We're
at
saving the best for
introducing
last,
myself.
I'm sorry.
Hi, my name is Hulda. I play Aisling Burnell. I'm known as A Hobbit's Tale on social media, and I have got hat envy, so I put this on. As you can see, everyone else has a better hat than me, but at least I'm in the Christmas spirit. You can find me as a DM on Somewhere Bound, and I also play another D&D game called Tankards and Treasures, which is a podcast. And yeah, wow, this was the best one I've done so
You
far.
actually remembered everything.
I know.
Yeah.
I made a mental note. Thank you. Woo!
Well done.
Forget Christmas, let's celebrate this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Celebrate me.
Before we go on to Evie, Michael is doing his
Thank
best, just
God.
said, the hero of Puno, the man they call Archie.
The hero of Pluto, the man they
Yes.
call
So Archie would be
No.
nothing without his sugar mama.
I was getting to that. Hi, my name's Ivy, and I'm Mehaldra cosplay on all the social medias, basically.
All of them.
All of them.
Mhm.
Now you can wonder what. No. I play Peggy Carter. That is basically
Not
the.
Peggy Carter, though.
Peggy
No,
Carter.
I'm not. I did it. Oh, I was saying no.
I
Don't
was
do
waiting
it. Don't
for
do
the
it.
time that would happen.
I
I'm
made
not
it.
upset because I love Peggy Carter.
I mean, if she wants to be Peggy Carter, no one's going to stop
My
her.
backstory is revealed.
There was indeed another time machine.
No.
you are, however, playing
Peggy Lynch. Lynch. Yes. Aha. That's basically the team's sugar mama.
Yeah.
So they will survive because of her money and her prowess with her fighting cane. The sword cane is named.
the fighty fight.
Fight,
The fight to fight.
Fighty cane.
The stabby
Yep.
stick.
The smite stick.
Smite sticks.
I can come up with more anytime. The pain cane.
The pain cane. Yes, we'll workshop it. Yes,
And
that's.
since Christmas is now a candy cane thing.
Yes.
Just a giant
Yes.
candy cane that you've sharpened.
Yes. Yes.
Sitting here watching it, wondering where the hell did she get that
Also,
from?
before we start actually playing, Rick, for your information, in that box, there are dice.
I
There are
got
dice that aren't your cursed ones.
I don't mean to point over to other people, but Tommy's dice aren't just cursed; they're haunted.
No, but
Yeah,
he's.
that's why I've changed them out.
You motherfucker! I was not informed.
You are now. Also, I have the coolest straw.
Yeah.
I like it.
If
So
you,
dapper.
if you suck hard enough, it just works mostly as a straw. The mustache goes like it's a bag.
For my part, my name is Rin. I'm known as Rin Beastie on social media. And I am the keeper of this campaign, leading these poor investigators into doom and horror.
Poor or these rich investigators.
These unfortunate.
Souls. There we go.
Souls or goals? Oh hey, there's
I think there are some full sets there as well. Or
No, I'm loaded. I'm
But-
good. I'm good to go.
So there's 2 of each.
I
I
should-
thought Teggy was the loaded one, but that's just me.
Could you actually try it in combat? The next time we fight some grimly monster, right? You literally say, "I attack with
Throw
money."
Well,
There's money grab and then there's
maybe.
Everyone's got a price, right?
Ah. Eh.
So.
Fine, Cthulhu, go to sleep.
So, this is, as you know, a horror RPG. So there will be elements of horror here. Surprise, surprise. There are also other elements that may be uncomfortable, such as gore and possible mention of drug abuse. So that you have been warned. And yeah, I think that's it for this episode. And we begin
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
as yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks. We begin as our investigators are trotting along the path. It's a small mountain path.
Didn't you say a car?
Path.
No, I mean we were driving there originally.
Trotting along. No.
Now we're running.
You
We left the
used cars to Puno. From Puno, you headed on Whitefoot.
Right.
Right.
How warm is it?
Right now it's noon, so it's not cold yet.
It's not cold. It's kind of temperate. It's temperate, but
just-
it drops very quickly when the sun sets. But it's around noon.
Okay. So, just to get us started off, I'd like to begin by saying that Archie has a stone in his shoe. And, and while trying to get rid of said stone, he nearly loses his freaking fingers as a dagger point comes out.
Oh my god, of course, the dagger shoes.
Feck! Tommy!
Hi.
I just have just a little question. Is Australia worse than this, or is it just a delightful heaven on earth compared?
I mean, we our heat can basically melt almost anything. Also, we have these birds.
Oh yes, the wallabies.
No. Those are kind.
Oh.
Tommy gets this blank look of terror as he thinks back to the day where 2 cassowaries entered his farm.
That sounds like a euphemism.
I was like,
Horrible birds.
I was waiting for him to say the Kiwis.
Those are from
That's
New
the
Zealand.
most
I know, that's why it would be funny.
So,
Like the
Archie,
tiny fluffy ones.
Archie's just waving his hand in front of a blank-eyed.
Sorry.
Oh, and you're back. Should I not say that word again?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, Australia's weather is nice. We just have a lot of animals that wants to kill you.
Yes, of course, like wallabies.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, I suppose you would know. Ashley,
Yes.
would you maybe be useful for once in your entire existence? Just to settle a bet for me. Are wallabies dangerous or not?
No.
Oh.
What she said.
Do you have another question, or can I go back to my book?
You can't
Thank
read.
you. She just goes and just continues reading.
Also,
Oh, reading.
speaking about dangerous animals, there are some in this country as well. Just so you know.
Pumas. Jaguars.
Yes.
Why are they always cats?
Yes, cats got all over the place.
You know, I've changed my mind. Maybe I will carry a weapon. Peggy, dearest, I don't suppose that rifle thing is still available, is it?
The rifle?
Yes, the one I may have turned down. If I'm not mistaken.
And as if you've summoned something, the moment you say rifle, it takes half a second, and then you hear a gunshot in the distance.
Ashley goes,
Rifle.
Ashley goes to like her brother, like, what did he do? Did anyone give him a gun?
He
No.
Chelsea gave you a
actually
gun.
checks his hands.
Thomas has kind of been the travel guide, if you will, as he's the one who's most used to the wilderness and such. You notice that there are 2 human figures that can be spotted around half a mile away on the far side of one of the hills. And that's where the gunshot came from.
We heard a shot. We didn't hear the impact near us.
Wasn't a ricochet.
No, like I said, it's approximately like 800 meters away. These 2 figures can be seen.
Yeah.
And it was loud.
They
Yeah.
weren't shooting
But-
at us.
No.
Yeah.
You just heard a gunshot.
All right.
You can't be sure. I'm getting down on my knees.
Does anyone have binoculars? Just do I have any?
I have a lorgnette.
Is that French for binoculars?
Those tiny opera glasses.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
It says,
I need
it says
something
one
a
thing
bit
we
stronger
needed to
than that.
pack was in case we went to the theatre.
I do not
Well,
have it.
they have
Damn it.
theatre in other countries than Britain, you know.
I'm not saying that, I just don't think we're going to find a theatre in the mountains.
Still not what I was wondering.
Are we just going to stand here?
No,
No!
but
do it.
keep down. I want to check out. Does anyone have a spyglass or binoculars I can borrow?
Oh, bollocks. Here, take these. Pulls out these old binoculars.
Thank you.
Probably used for some stalking
Yep.
somewhere.
Do I see anything else?
You see, a man, quite thick-set man, who is supporting. Actually, no, he's kind of kneeling down now. And you see that there's no longer 2 figures there, but it looks like someone's on the ground.
Mhm.
And he's supporting the figure on the ground, which looks smaller, and it's difficult to tell from this specific location and angle, but it looks like there's blood there.
We might have witnessed a murder.
Sorry?
Oh,
Another one?
do we need to?
Is it in the direction we are going?
They did say it was to the...
Yeah, it's ahead of you, so it's
Alright.
a general direction.
I don't suppose we could just turn around, could we? No.
Do we really need to be
No.
involved in
What do you
another
see?
murder?
What do you see?
I explain the scene as I see
Don't
it.
talk to her, she's an NPC.
So they may be in trouble. Maybe we should help them.
Oh, Trinidad.
Not. I mean,
Sweet, sweet Trinidad. That's how you get killed. Helping people is a great way to get killed.
Still, we are in the field. We should check it out.
Excellent, Tommy. Right after you.
Yes, after me.
Then I'll come along, unless you speak fluent Spanish.
No, I don't.
You
Oh,
just said
they'll
it.
be fine.
Yeah. So you head over with Trinidad trailing
Yep.
along.
Oh, you're staying here.
Rifle ready.
Yeah. As you approach, the man gets up again and picks up a firearm and aims towards you. It's a rifle, and he's shouting something at you that is in Spanish and you don't understand. and Trinidad then just raises her hands and starts speaking in Spanish as well. And
I'm going to try and understand what they're saying because I might be an earshot and I know Spanish. I got 11. Yo!
Yeah.
I understand.
Yes.
I understand. As probably saying, I'm going to shoot you next. And that's what I hear.
The last thing you hear.
For some strange reason, the shot hit me in the face, obviously. That's how that works. Never
There
played
we go. Okay.
games like that. Why is the cleric dead? The cleric is always dead.
Ooh. Yes.
I need a pencil.
I thought you already had one. Where is it? It's right there.
That's a pen.
The man is clad in. Let's see.
People. Could I borrow your pencil?
That's my place.
Just gonna put
There we go. Yes. The man is wearing a green woolen jacket and a white brim hat, and you can see he looks very sort of agitated and scared. But as Trinidad talks, she kind of manages to calm him down enough for him to lower his rifle.
Translation, please.
She's talking and pointing at you, and because he's pointing at you as well, and she's making gestures as if to say, no, it's fine. And she turns to you, lower your gun. It is all right. It is all right. He's no danger. His son has been attacked, and you notice now that there's a young boy on the ground, and his clothes are soaked in blood.
That's a good shot.
And he has a wound on his chest that's shaped like a disc, and it's unlike any wound you've ever seen before.
Well, I will. I will quickly get my my first aid kit from my backpack and run up.
Excellent. Yes. Trinidad explains
I
that
hand the rifle to Trinidad.
it's okay.
It's me. Are me and Peggy just waiting? By the way, in the back.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like.
Yep.
So we're just
To
chilling.
roll for first aid,
Yep.
please.
What do you think they're talking
All right,
about?
come on, guys.
Feeling like not villains.
Oh, so close though.
Do you want to use some luck?
Yeah,
Is
I
luck-
think.
is luck- Do you want to need some lack?
Luck.
Do you like a bit of lack?
Luck, luck.
A lack.
Do you have enough luck? Yeah, I'm gonna spend just enough luck to get it.
Excellent.
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 It was me. I was the fly.
There was a fly in your ointment. Was it the fly in your eye? The soup in your fly?
Yes.
Yeah, you manage to bind the wound. You realise that it's kind of, it has indents of something that looks like teeth, but it doesn't make sense.
Leech or lamprey kind of looking.
And then it strikes you that you've seen something like this in a basement storage room.
Oh.
Mm.
I'm happy as
The you presume father looks at you very suspiciously until you start taking out bandages and such, and then he starts babbling in Spanish, and Trinidad tries her best to translate. He says he was attacked by a Karisiri, and he managed to get rid of them by shooting at them with his rifle just before we arrived. But he needs to get his son back to the village, no, to his farm, and it's not far from here. Can we perhaps help him? We have pack animals we can help carry, and it shouldn't take too long.
I get the sneaking
Yeah,
suspicion.
we should. How bad the condition is the son in?
He's in a bad condition.
Oh.
You've managed to patch him up to a point where he will survive getting
Yeah.
back to his farm, but he will need further medical attention and to lie still.
Mm.
And yeah. but the man explains to Trinidad that his mother-in-law is proficient with medicine and herbs and can help him, but he needs to get him back.
Yeah, tell the father we're helping. Of course, we're helping.
Thank you. I will. She explains to the farmer, and the farmer looks up at you, and he makes sort of a gesture of gratitude, and yeah. Do you let the others know?
No, they just disappear into the dark.
Actually, Trinidad offers to go back and tell the others.
I stand up and just wave, and hopefully they'll pay attention.
No.
We've been looking, but we haven't.
Well, what are we doing? While this
Trinidad
is
is
happening?
coming running towards you.
Okay, it's like, are they dead? Please tell me they're dead.
Well,
No,
I mean,
it's they're not monsters or here to kill us. It is a farmer and his son has been attacked by a Karisiri.
yeah, there you go. Told you, helping people.
He drove the Karisiri off, but his son is badly wounded and needs to get back to his farm.
Trinidad, did you happen chance ask the farmer whether these Karihiri have a habit of coming back to finish off their prey? No, I didn't think so.
From what I can tell from folklore and what we've heard in Puno, they don't tend to go for difficult victims. We are a lot of people. They would not try to attack us because we could easily overman one of them.
Easily?
Well, all of us.
I mean,
Peggy
we've
takes
done it
out her
one
gun and
before.
just keeps it close.
I do believe the three of you managed to take out one. Or do I remember
I mean,
wrong?
he didn't really help. He had a shoe, but yes, we did definitely.
Excuse you, I distracted him, letting you two finishing him off. I think that was a.
Yeah, sure, whatever makes you, sleep well at
I
night.
think we'll keep an eye out and we'll escort these poor souls to where it was.
It's a farm. It's
A
not
farm.
that far
Okay,
from
yes,
Okay,
farm. A quaint
fine.
farm. Yes,
Okay.
let's go there. And Peggy's really looking out, just in
Yeah.
trying to see if there's anything behind trees or bushes or whatever's around.
Mm-hmm. difficult prey, you say? I'm gonna go. He walks over to where the pack horse animal is and takes out one of the shooty gun things that he refused to carry before. He refused to carry it, by the way, because he didn't see the point in the hefty weight of it on his shoulder when they had big old tough Cooper around.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, things change.
Yep.
Now the weight of that rifle seems a bit of a. Well,
Now you're armed to the foot.
fortunately, his experience is more down to hunting. Wait, I just got that.
Yeah, you didn't get them until now.
It took me 2.5 seconds,
Yeah.
but I get there in the end.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
So-
what it is.
You, Thomas, very carefully managed to lift this man's son, who's called, let's see, Domingo. The man is called Julio. Or Julio.
Julia.
And you probably managed to make a very quick makeshift. What's it called?
Stretcher.
Stretcher. That's the
With
one.
Peggy's silk linens and no silk linen. Wow.
No,
We have
probably
ropes.
probably
We
a,
have ropes.
a camping bed, or like a field. Yeah.
A very nice company.
My son, he
Yeah,
says,
give me a
this
few
is-
shirts and a
this is
few
the
sticks.
comfiest
and-
ride.
Good.
You actually have those old school army beds.
Oh,
That are basically in lots of pieces, and you can
Yeah.
just stick together. So you can actually use that with a few sticks and
they,
make a.
they were made
makeshift.
to be basically already stretchers.
Yeah.
Yep. Excellent.
And it doesn't take you long. It takes you less than 20 minutes to get to their farm. And the moment you step down from the hill, you can actually see the farm from there. So, yeah, it's a small place. It's got a
Charm.
yeah, it's got its charm. There's alpaca. A lot of alpaca there. You're told that Julio was out to look for a alpaca that got lost, and that's when they were attacked.
Side quest.
He keeps expressing his gratitude, and Trinidad actually asks him if he remembers what way the Karatiri went, and he points in the direction that you have surmised would be the direction you're going.
Oh,
Of course it has.
oh, good.
On the farm, Julio's wife is already making some midday food, and her mother comes running out and starts whipping her son-in-law about to find her herbs and supplies, which he immediately does. The wife invites you in. It's hospitable, even though it's very humble. Peggy probably sees it as quaintly rustic.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is this really dirty? Oh.
And you're served, if you choose to stay, you're served food. You're invited in for some food that
Peggy
wife
would
has been making.
Do they have Peruvian like alcohol in any form whatsoever, like alpaca liquor or some shit? I don't know. It could be a thing.
No.
It sounds
No.
like something you do, but
Fine. All right. I just take out the remains of my hip flask. I guess we're eating local tonight then. Remember to have your purification tablets. She's saying he's going to go through.
What did you call it?
Yeah, good point.
What are these tablets you're talking about?
The wife, Marina, serves you up a dish with what looks like very big potatoes and a kind of cheese-smelling sauce. And it kind of, when you serve this, it looks like it's just potatoes and cheese sauce. But as you cut into the potato, it reveals that it's filled. It's basically been fried in oil, and it's filled up with spicy meat and vegetables.
I'm hungry.
If we get food poisoning or die because of this, at least we went down in a good.
It's actually really delicious.
No.
It's really delicious.
It would be a shock for us, wouldn't it? Because we'd be used to potatoes. We remember potatoes,
Yeah.
right? Oh, the potatoes. This is lovely. It's going to be really umami. Not very, it's very salty and it's so spicy.
Yeah, for you. But,
You.
You're also served milk, and it's actually unlike any type of milk you've ever had before because it's fresh, and because of the climate, they managed to keep it cold. They ask if you want it heated up because, they don't know how these foreigners work.
Peggy asks.
But
Don't
the
you
milk, actually, it's kind of sweet. If any of your characters have tasted goat milk, it might have some similarity.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Peggy asks if they have chocolate milk.
I didn't expect that.
Oh,
Or is it cocoa? It could be
yeah.
Yeah.
cocaine.
Trinidad kind of goes like, no. Cocoa is it's expensive.
Oh, okay.
And you're like, is it?
She knows a little bit Spanish, so she says
Yeah.
sorry. She knows that word.
It may not be in Lima, but in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah,
chocolate isn't something that you come by every day.
So
Well,
can we close the door? I'm just
Yes.
my
Yeah.
feet are freezing
Yes,
so
we
bad.
want
I know
to
we have
air out
slippers,
a
but
little
I'm
bit.
also cold on my arms.
Aww.
We got
Peggy-
slippers that can fit your arms. Sorry, go on.
No, yeah. Peggy's just used to having everything available, so she had to ask.
For those of you who have a sensitive palate, though, the milk helps with the spice. So
Oh.
It's really good. I didn't see a cow outside, did you?
Goats.
Huh?
Goats, Archie. Goats.
Oh, thank God! I thought you were going to say it was an alpaca milk thing.
Basically the same thing.
What? What?
All mammals produce milk. And most grass eaters, you can drink their milk.
Archie, I know there's a lot to take in with your tiny brain, but animal, mammal, milk.
Trinidad just kind of smiles and is like, it's goat's milk. There was a goat around the corner. Alpacas don't... You can get alpaca milk, but it's difficult to milk them because their teeth are quite small and they don't tend to produce as much.
That's
so it's
great,
not,
Trinidad. Thank you for that.
What? Did
That's
I say
just-
something?
No, continue.
Oh my God, no!
Yeah, it's
you're,
really
It
interesting.
is
Yeah.
very informative. Something, he just, his small brain just can't handle that much information that makes sense.
Do you know what? I'm going to go and give my compliments to the chef. He goes outside. He's going to talk to the goat. He's not here anymore.
Archie and the
We're gonna
goat.
talk to the goat.
A
Thomas,
spin-off in 3 parts.
Magical adventure.
Thomas is honestly intrigued.
Yeah, no, Trinidad explains about alpacas and when she's kind of stuck on something, she asks the farmer or Marina, his wife, and they give her lots of information because this is their livelihood. She also says that, and the rest of you who speak Spanish also
Do I
catch that.
kind of ish catch?
Yeah, I mean, don't you speak Spanish?
No.
It's me. I speak Spanish.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I have over it.
I think
No,
you-
but I am a linguist.
Yeah,
I
I think you
PhD
get
in
the
linguistics.
gist
Yeah.
because it's not that difficult to.
I know
catch
Latin
the-
and French.
Yeah, you get the gist of it, and Julio says that he knows where the pyramid is. He has seen it, and but he doesn't go near it because it's cursed.
Yeah. Obviously, that's why we're going.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he has offered to guide you there.
For how much?
Is-
Oh, as a payment for having saved his son's life.
Oh, so the food wasn't. Oh, okay, that's nice.
And yeah.
Peggy's still gonna try and give him money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
he's not going to be able to spend that here.
Well, they do probably travel down to.
Or you can give him cocoa
One
beans
doesn't.
since apparently it was currency in America.
Oh.
At
Oh
some
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Well,
So
yeah.
if you do have chocolate, maybe you can give him that. as
Roll a
well.
luck if you manage to have cocoa beans. On
Oh. So I have to roll
potatoes?
under my luck? No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
under your
Yeah.
luck.
They use pesetas, right? The old. I know Spain had their own currency, but it was pesetas for the euro. I wonder if.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under my luck. Yep.
Yeah.
Quite a bit actually.
Under my luck. Under my luck.
You don't linger too long. You have a lovely meal, and you get to rest your feet, and your pack animals get the chance to get some food and water. And then Julio gets up and indicates that it is time to leave.
Mhm.
It's around probably 2:00 at this point. Ish.
Midday.
Yeah, past midday. but yeah.
Midday. Midday. You guys come out. Archie's been having a full-blown conversation with this goat.
Alright.
Oh,
He might
no.
He might be a tad tipsy.
Tip fish.
Peggy
Tips.
pats his head.
Oh, hello. I'm just having a thrilling conversation with Betsy here. Yeah,
I knew it.
Betsy, tell him again how you love your home here and
Wait, can I be the goat? Ah,
something's wrong with her throat.
says the goat.
Just in case.
I'm
it
terribly
wasn't
sorry.
clear.
No, it's a lot later. Because
That was my whole long
I
conversation.
misread a little bit, and the farm was a little further than I thought. So it's not very late per se, but it's around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and Julio explains that if you set out now,
Yes.
you would have to be traveling through the night to get there.
No.
But they have rooms to spare, so you can sleep indoors for the night.
Oh, that's
It is in the area where their hearth is, so they can keep it warm, but its privacy is nil. There is 2 extra rooms, one bedroom where the family sleeps and one where the mother sleeps and keeps all her medicinal things.
When you say medicinal,
Herbs.
so can I just do a spot check to see if there is actually any alcohol?
You don't need to.
You're going to deny me this, aren't you? Fine.
No.
I thought you were going to
No.
use the herbs to try to find something that you could use as a drug.
That's a good point. Actually, no, not doing that. He's still actually suffering from withdrawal symptoms, though he's getting through it now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you need to roll a constitution roll for that.
I already did.
Hmm.
Sadly, I passed. Otherwise, I would have had him shitting himself.
Um,
Because they don't talk about
Well
that in the
done.
movies.
No.
They don't. But he has got sunken eyes. He's been really irritated, anxious, paranoid.
You skipped your rifle training again, Archie.
Where's my rifle? Oh dear Lord, where's my rifle?
Actually, when before she goes to bed, the mother-in-law
Yes.
comes over to you with a mug.
Oh,
It's a hot beverage.
oh, hello.
It smells odd, but not unpleasant.
I can do odd, but not unpleasant.
So that's your entire personality.
Yeah. Wait, is she there?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Am I there?
Yeah.
Do I smell it?
She doesn't say anything, but she just like nods.
Well,
Can I, with my university training, try to
University training?
You're training my 2 PhDs. Try to figure out what's in the cup.
No, you can't. It's not university training. You don't go through an assault course with books.
Yes, I'm asking the DM, Rick.
Oh, fine.
See, do you have anything in botany?
Survey says.
Wait, there's no botany here though.
No,
like-
that means you don't.
No, but like literally.
Nature, planty stuff.
Yeah.
Anything?
Natural world, I don't have either.
Yeah.
Culture.
Medicine.
Medicine.
No.
Do you have anything in culture?
Medicine or natural world, I would say.
I don't have any of those, but can I try?
Yeah, you can try. If you look
It's a
at
10.
your other sheet, yeah, it's 10. So
It's
you have
10.
to
If you
roll
can-
under 10.
And regardless of the roll, you still get to. I think if you roll it anyway, you get to tick it
I
off.
have no idea.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to try.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now you get to tick it off as an
Do I,
X.
do I recognize anything
Was it-
from
I
my
did,
days as a farm boy?
Natural roll.
No.
Natural world.
No.
Because this would be a kind of vegetation that is
Okay.
very different from the
Okay.
Australian one.
Great. So it's not what I thought it was.
Do you want to have a crack at this? Yeah. I'm just standing here waiting. You're like, can I drink it, please?
Drink.
Everyone's coming over.
Drink.
Hmm.
No.
I'm gonna sip it, and if it doesn't taste like ass, I'm gonna drink the whole damn thing.
Yeah, it tastes, like I said, odd but not unpleasant. It's you've never tasted anything like it, but it's not quite sweet, but it's the kind of sweet that you get from natural sweetness, such as like
Wait a minute.
what's the word? Not stevia perhaps,
Stevia.
but kind of licoricey,
Yeah.
fennel like. And
Did you just spike me with like a milk from an alpaca just because?
No.
Okay, just checking. I would do that, but yeah. Cool.
Yes.
So when do I start hallucinating?
Because you drink it all up, she kind of just pats your shoulder and then takes the cup away
Oh, yeah.
and nods and then leaves. And
Well, that was lovely.
Rick's
Yeah.
making friends everywhere.
Well, I'm always very devilish with the ladies.
Oh, right, they go towards the lady, yeah.
Betsy.
I don't discriminate.
as the evening goes on, you're served some more food later in the evening as well before this happens, by the way. This meal is more like a really hearty, spicy stew.
Oh yeah.
And it's served up with some fresh bread. And freshly churned butter as well, or like home, not fresh but home churned butter, and yeah, it's really nice. And you set up your beds in the, I guess, living room half. It's the biggest room in the house, basically. There is one quite almost couch-like furniture. It's not the most comfortable, but it's slightly more comfortable than the beds that you have.
Yeah.
So one of you can take that. And
Dibs.
the rest-
Thomas prefers the bed.
I think you would have been on the floor.
Mm.
Hard
Not
man.
gonna offer that up to one of the ladies.
Well, let me sec. I would just sec for a second. Archie immediately goes towards it, and then I don't care what you think. Jesus, you can sleep on a book.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
Well, what-
when you say ladies, the only lady in his head is Peggy.
You are barely qualifying as a human being. But what does Peggy's face? What does the face contain when he goes to lie down on the only comfy space?
When it looks like he's gonna take it, she kind of looks a little bit, very much crestfallen. Like, oh,
See,
it
was this
wasn't quick
moment?
enough.
I'm just gonna roll something here. Yeah. Okay. No. So he's just like lying down and he's just looking at you like, "Good night," and he rolls over, and then you hear him kind of go.
And Peggy's just started.
It's
just
like the
putting up her-
Grinch.
What was she doing?
She's just found another space and she's trying to make it best she can. Like,
Oh my god.
You hear something growling like grumpily, like stupid life, stupid thing, right? And then suddenly, no one's on the couch anymore, and he's finding himself a space elsewhere to set up.
Is this when Aisling takes us over?
Snooze, you lose, bitch.
And then she's like, "Oh, thanks, Archie." And she sits down and lies down on the sofa.
For reals?
you can do it if you want, because Peggy's like,
Because no one said
Sure.
anything. Let me just check. Let me just check if Aisling read the room. What can I roll for this? Just like
Intelligence.
yeah, okay. She did not read the room.
No,
See
Peggy's
what
making her own bed.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You can hear from across the room this little. You look, just fucking.
You went off it.
Yeah.
Jackson kind of comes over and nudges you and
Jesus, where did you come from?
he's been there all along. But yeah,
You're just paranoid.
he's been with you. He's
You
just
are-
not been
he
very
is-
active.
He is becoming the trinket.
Yeah.
We
Anyway,
forgot Jackson.
he nudges you and he's holding an extra blanket and he's like, "Why don't you offer this instead?" And then he goes back.
Why don't you want for this instead? Stupid Jackson with a stupid extra blanket.
Hey Peggy.
But yeah, he totally goes over and goes, I just had another one hanging around, just in case.
If you're sure.
Absolutely, yes. I would have offered the couch, except,
Oh, she probably needs it.
she doesn't.
It's okay. I have to get used to stuff like this.
It's the kind of blanket that is quilted, so it makes underneath a lot more comfortable.
He leans in really close and says, she barely qualifies eyes as human. Some say she doesn't sleep at all.
Do I hear this? I'm gonna
Will
roll.
you stop?
Your sister's really impressive.
Can I wait? I'm
So
going to
was
roll listen.
Dracula.
I don't hear anything.
Oh Christ. I could have been awkward. Your thought is really impressive. So was Satan. Oh dear me.
I think you're just gonna leave that there.
Put a pin in that and then just work out your shit. Yeah, Archie goes back to his spot, trying to ignore the snoring coming from Cooper.
She doesn't snore. She's a lady.
I said Thomas.
Oh.
You don't snore. No, it's worse. You hiss. Like the snake straight out of the Eden.
Oh,
It's just little...
And she's like, with her like eyes like almost half closed. I was gonna invite you on a game of idiot, but apparently, no. Good night.
Takes his motherfucking hip flask.
Thomas decided to put a tent outside.
that's with it.
Yeah.
At some point
He
in
puts
the
a
night...
tent outside, sits outside
That's because of you.
with his pipe and a flask. You know.
Don't spit the pie.
Julio actually comes out to have a pipe as well before bed, and if he sees you starting to set up a tent, he kind of just nudges you and points over to. There's an outside part of the barn. It has a roof over its head and lots of hay, and he says, kind of something in Spanish that you don't understand, but you can very easily understand that he's offering you if you want to sleep there instead.
Gracias.
Ah, de nada, de nada. Sí, sí.
Got it. I totally know Spanish.
Yeah. Archie sleeps really well.
Oh. For once.
Well, I mean, it can happen. No nasty dreams about the impending apocalypse.
No. This is the best night's sleep you've had in quite some time.
Damn. He snores, doesn't he?
Oh,
Does he
that's
snore?
up to you.
Yeah, he snores. Fuck all y'all. He snores so bad, you're rolling for initiative.
You've gone to bed quite early, and it gets dark here rather quick. Oh, we have a cat.
Cat
Chaos-
playing
chaos
and
kitten.
pulling out my
That's my
charger.
Got it.
Chaos kittens.
Chaos kid.
You went to bed quite early, and you wake up quite early, but it's a very pleasant wake-up call because you're woken up by the smell of coffee being brewed and fresh bread being baked. And this is the kind of bread that's kind of just cooked straight in the oven, smaller ones, almost like bread rolls, really. And you do not need to roll a constitution.
Oh, I
check.
always roll for something else.
Okay.
Who's closest to Archie right now? No, metaphorically speaking.
I know, but
That'd be you, actually. You hear Archie say, "Mom, why is breakfast so early?"
Oh.
And then he opens his mouth like, "Oh, bugger, I'm in Peru."
Peggy will store that for later.
Black mailbox.
You thought she was being nice to you.
Should have listened to his own advice.
Before we continue on, I want to just ask people if you are okay playing a little bit longer today, so that we get through this prologue.
yeah,
And
sure.
Yeah.
finish it off.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just like at home,
I don't
Yeah.
have work.
so that's fine if we get home at a
I don't-
reasonable time. That would
I
be
don't
fine.
work
Reasonable.
until 11, and
Yes. Excellent.
gotta get her done. We still haven't got a
So-
tea break though, right?
Yes,
Good.
that we still have tea break. But
This-
that means that we can keep playing a little bit longer before we take the tea break.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
could
it
you
would have
grab
been tea break
Kasumi?
instead.
She's by the glass stein. Not that she's as clumsy as Khajiit. That guy's as dumb as bread.
Kiss from
Oh,
staff.
the other one appears.
He heard you.
Yes, summoning the cats.
Oh,
So, you have a delicious but simple breakfast. There is plenty of food for everyone. And Domingo seems to have gotten a lot better overnight. He's no longer in a critical condition, as far as you can tell, Thomas. And while he's not going to be going out walking for any time soon, he has very good chances of survival. So he'll probably be bedridden, so to say, for quite some time. But he'll live, and
that's the important part.
that's the important part. We have a kitty visitor. You may see a tail.
It's alright. Okay.
Any of you who have timepieces will notice that it's approximately 5 o'clock in the morning.
I had to think really hard. Like, what do you mean by timepiece? Is that an artifact we just gotten? Is that a? And then I was like, no, it's a watch.
Chronometer.
Yeah.
5 o'clock.
What time was it? Sorry, I just
5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I
I'm
was just
woken
thinking,
up
what
this
the fuck
early.
is a timepiece?
But you literally went to bed like around 9, 10ish.
Mm.
So you've actually
You're
gotten
so
a
much
really
with the
good
ticky.
night's sleep. And
I just want to run around talk like Cooper, going with symbols, going, mate, we gotta get in the bunker. We gotta get your cabbies.
Symbols, no. Tom has his all army horn.
He was, of course, a scout.
cavalry!
Tip, mother fumbler.
Archie,
Yes.
when you wake up, you also notice that you don't feel any withdrawal symptoms.
But that's impossible.
Do you say that to yourself?
Better take some drugs and find out.
I mean, there's a tingle, a bit of an itch there, but it's none of the withdrawal that you know that tends to last a lot longer than this. It's, yeah, you feel a lot better.
I think before we leave, he's going to take the mother-in-law, was it? By the hands, kind of cup them in like that, and just look her straight in the eyes. Gracias, señora.
She just nods at you.
There's a devil's
And
little
pats your hand,
son of a bitch.
and then shoos you away because she has to tend the coffee.
I don't know. I'm trying to use my charms, and I'm getting shooed away like a dog.
Oh, that because I said charms there.
Where did you come from?
No, I'm literally the conscience in your brain.
I'm so fucked.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit again.
Thank God.
And it's around 6 o'clock
Hear that?
when you
6
head
o'clock.
out. It's chilly in the morning air. There's a little bit of fog, but as the day goes, it gets a little. It lightens up and clears up, and it's actually a really nice day. And let's see.
Definitely carrying a firearm this time. It may even be loaded.
They usually work better that way.
Yes. Click. Did it again.
Oh my god.
You are. Let's see. Sorry, I need to just read up on this again. Okay.
I do now.
As you travel on,
In Spanish it's actually P.
you've gone pretty much up and down several hills, and it's been a tiresome journey.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to a slightly lower altitude, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And there's it's suddenly a lot greener. It's been fairly green, but before you is a valley with immensely tall grass. And it stretches out for about half a mile. No, actually several miles. And you need to get across it to go up again on a hill. And that will lead you towards a mountain. And Julio has indicated that that's the direction you need to go. Which also seems to correlate with Trinidad's notes.
Mm. So I didn't really need him, to be honest.
Well, she doesn't know her way around here.
That's true.
So, and he knows the
She's
terrain.
just suspicious.
Yeah.
Ashling is just suspicious.
Yeah.
Of a
That's
farm.
fine.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
No, mess.
While walking,
Yeah.
Thomas has been trying to use Trinidad as a translator and figure out what sort of tactics the Kodasiri used. How did they attack? Ambush, rushing.
You find out that Domingo was ambushed. His father was a little bit further down the hill, out of view, when he suddenly heard Domingo scream behind him and saw this Kodasiri. And luckily he had his rifle at hand and shot it, and it ran away. In the midst of that conversation, though, you could swear you see something ahead of you.
In the grassy field.
Because you're still at a bit of a high point, going down towards the valley. I want you to roll a spot hidden.
Because I haven't given those away.
And you can roll it with a bonus die,
Ah.
since you have binoculars.
Nice. Ooh. That's a 5.
Good thing you swapped out your dice.
No, but it was a 19 or a 5, so both of them. Awesome.
Yeah. As you're talking about this, you're kind of just looking out ahead of you as you speak, and then you see something. And you see, it's something moving through the grass around half a mile ahead of you. And you just snatch up your binoculars and look. And you see
It's a shark.
2 individuals.
Elusive curse.
One that looks male, and the other is lighter of build, might be a female, might be younger. Dressed in light cotton clothing.
Oh God, I need to see
And they're moving in the direction you're heading. But they're ahead of you.
Towards us or?
No, away from you.
Oh, okay.
They're about half a mile ahead of you.
that. You've got to say it.
Right.
And let's see.
Cooper, what does your ex-Australian eyes see?
Shut it. And with that joke, we died.
Yeah.
It's all your fault. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah.
Bloody geckos, what do I say?
No, I was really pissed off.
Do you point this out to Julio?
And I signal everyone to sort of.
Do you lend him your binoculars? And you can see that his eyes widen. And Trinidad says it's them. One of them. That's him. The one that attacked.
All right then.
Meow. See.
Do you tell us or? Oh.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, kitty. Hi.
It's a fluffy visitor.
Aww. Yes.
Okay. Very short kitty break.
Give Uncle Toby.
Yeah, he's marked you now.
Yes. Yes.
This is what you see in through the binoculars.
This is our local eldritch horror.
Yeah, I tell everyone to sort of stay quiet,
Yeah.
and I tell them what we've seen.
Peggy draws out her bow and arrow.
Oh. I've heard some blasphemous.
Ooh.
Just at the ready.
I'm sorry, but we're
Julio turns to Trinidad and says something you don't catch. If you're standing near,
Yes.
you understand it, and he
I'm in the back.
sounds terrified.
Oh yeah, I got 21.
Yeah,
So.
he's basically saying that I don't want to go any further. I would like to go home now.
Coward.
But I've given you all the direction that I can. You should be able to find it. But I'm going to return home to my son. And he apologizes, but you can see that that man is terrified.
Righto.
Before he leaves, however, he gives you a small rustic bottle. It says, it says something. Oh yeah, you understand Spanish. It says that my mother-in-law told me to give you this, should you need it.
Please tell me it's a Molotov. That'd be great.
It is the same that you drank last night.
Oh. Ah. Gracias.
Wow.
Gracias, senor.
He goes over to Thomas, and Trinidad explains that Julio would like to leave now. He's not feeling safe. And he clasps your hand and very quietly thanks you again.
Mm-hmm. While he's doing it, I'm never letting the figures out of sight.
Yeah. And then he leaves and bids his farewell to the rest of you. And slinks quietly away. You're far enough away that any sound wouldn't carry that much, but as long as you stay, as long as you're not shouting or talking loudly.
Mm-hmm.
As if
But the
on
cat
cue.
gave us away.
Betrayed by cats.
Yes.
I knew it was the way I would go.
Who would have thunk it? I would have never seen this coming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Peggy walks up beside Thomas with her arrow at her ready.
yeah.
Oh yes, Tommy, this is your field, old boy. How are we gonna play this?
Well, they're still half a mile?
Yeah.
Half a mile away.
And still moving.
And moving in the same direction as we are. So,
Towards us then, or
no,
away from us?
towards the
What's
pyramids.
the destination?
So away from us,
Yeah.
Yes.
but ahead of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's good, right?
As long as we don't
Perhaps
lose
follow
track
them.
of them.
Maybe they want to get to the pyramid before us.
Once we go into that grass, we're going to be practically blind. Yes.
How does the when we go into the grass, we will lose sight of them, right? Or how tall is the grass?
Yeah.
Unless I get on your shoulders. Wait. Sorry.
with,
Unless Peggy gets on your shoulders.
with your skills, I think you would surmise that it is likely that you would manage to trail them if you stay behind them. As long as you're not closing the gap. So, yeah, and it's not that far.
God,
So,
we're dead.
yeah. You should be able to follow them at a safe distance without having to stay incredibly stealthy. You know.
Let's see. Anyone else getting Assassin's Creed follow mission PTSD here? Jesus. Ezio didn't do that. Freaking cares what Ezio did. So what's the plan? Soldier Boy? Soldier Blue?
I mean, if they're going to the same place as we are,
Yes.
I mean, do we want to face them here or there?
If it's all the same to you, old boy, I'd rather not face them at all, but come what may, it might not be prudent to play to their strengths, yeah?
I mean, as long as we know where they are, we have an advantage over them.
Right?
That is true. And but if we try to attack them here, we might lose them in the grass.
Oh yeah, we there's no way we should attack them here. They have they know the terrain.
So we should just follow them?
Yeah, it's a safer route. They seem to be having a decent walking speed. So if you just trying not to cause any loud noises, we should be able to stay within a distance.
I can assure you that I am the very model of subtlety. Sometimes. With necessity.
Keep the safety on. Keep the safety on.
There's a safety? Oh, that's new.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at that. That's really interesting. Oh, up for safety on, yes?
No, don't lock it.
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Excellent.
Excellent.
God, an expert.
Oh.
Also, there's no point of shooting these until they're 100 meters, within 100 meters about.
What's that in potatoes?
Yards.
Oh,
About 100 yards.
that's close.
Not close, but closer than they are now.
I suppose, yeah.
So there's no point of trying to shoot them from here anyway.
Fair point. Well made. Shall we? Unless...
I think we just should move on. And if you people keep eyes around us, I will keep an eye on those.
Oh, I'll cover the rear, as they say.
I am in the rear.
I'll look to the right.
Because you spotted them and because you rolled like so incredibly well,
5 people.
I need you all to roll a luck roll, but you get a bonus die, all of you.
Now, when you're rolling a bonus die, it's just the one die that
10.
you replace, not both of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You
I
rolled,
got-
no, you rolled 2 10s.
I
and
got
one.
18.
Ah.
Yep.
There's no point in changing the units. I'm gonna get that bird. It's kind of thing. Okay, well that could have been bad.
Yeah,
What am I
no,
rolling? Look, I'm
I
good.
rolled a 69, so no.
You rolled 3?
I rolled a 3!
Okay.
I rolled a 99, but then I rolled more than that, so I got 559, which is still a pass because I'm a lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, I got 18. You got 3.
Peggy,
69.
Nice.
which is like
So no,
no.
that's 9 above, so...
But because yeah, this is for all of you, and also I need to roll for. Seriously, Jackson is a lucky son of a bitch as well.
You're stealing mine, Juju.
Jackson's after my sister.
So is Trinidad, it would seem.
Oh my god, really? Both of them?
Yeah. Lucky that is.
Alright, okay.
Trinidad is 19.
Yeah.
She's very young.
She's too young.
Since when did 19
So young and lucky.
become... 19's like, I better get married or I'm going to be a spinster for the rest of my life in the
Yep.
1920s.
Not her.
Oh, in the
But, yeah.
1920s, I was like, what?
You're screwed.
Because
What?
only one of you failed, it doesn't matter because everyone else did so well. So that kind of counters out your fail.
What?
You managed to move across the grassy valley, and you reach the other side, and you've managed to keep the 2 what you assume are Karisiri in front of you the whole way. you see them walk towards the mountain, and you also realize as you get closer that you won't be able to bring your pack animals any further.
I can't bring the goat I stole from that family.
Did you take the goat
No,
with
you
you?
didn't.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm just.
You wouldn't have
I would
managed to
never.
do that.
That, are you kidding me? That old woman person there, she's like 30 something. That old woman was like really nice to me. I would never.
Oh my god.
Plus, you know, you guys
You
think
would
less
have to
of me.
roll 2 critical successes.
Do you want me to try? I'll try it and see if it works.
Yeah, as in 0-1
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
twice.
No.
To be able to manage that
That's-
because the owner was with you.
Yeah.
You would have to work
The owner was
really
really
hard.
blind that day.
it's not-
No, this is not your
He
goat.
lost
This
his
is- this
glasses
was
in
my
the morning
goat.
and they just.
Did not get your goat.
It's not like the Sims where you just high five them back into loving you.
Uh,
Anyway.
there is an area where you can safely leave your pack animals, though. There are some, not exactly trees, but some bushes, and yeah, you can leave them there, and they will most likely be safe.
You're gonna roll for it, aren't you? Come back and there's like a crocodile there, like really full. Sorry, puma.
Yeah, I'm a bit like. Just scared because the pack animals also like carrying our stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not our stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you won't be able to bring everything. However, you should be very close now, and to a point where you'll be able to come back here.
Okay.
So
Can we try to find like a place where it's like they're kind of hidden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the place you're offering? Or are you gonna make us roll now?
Cooper, do you have any survival?
I got so much survival.
Please
No.
roll survival.
But honestly, that was one of the
Teddy,
skills I
Why
wanted
did you
to.
say that?
Yeah.
Oh, thank Christ.
You make you do a quick little scout around the area, and you actually find a place that's it's a bit shielded because there's a hilltop and some rock structures that shield the place from the wind, and it's actually possible to to make a little makeshift camp there. And you could even set up the tents and such to come back there if you needed to, or at least one tent and put all the all your stuff there so that you can store it.
Yes.
That will, of course, mean that you will lose sight of the two Karasiri.
Mhm.
However, Trinidad does point out that it should be just, around here. We're almost there now. And
Yep.
if they are heading there, then
Well, as long as they're heading there and not.
yeah, they've not seen you. As far as
I do like this image though. So this is what the average person would find right here, and then we have behind door number 2, we have the Aussie special, which is practically a beautiful lagoon. Why would you ever leave?
Oh my god.
But yeah, so we're putting up tents.
yeah. So you spend a little time setting up. Just a second. Yes.
Setting up a.
Setting up a camp, and you spend around an hour because you don't set it up full. You just get one tent up and put all your supplies and gear in there, leaving only the things that you can carry on your own.
Mhm.
I would like you to note down the most the important things that you are bringing with you.
Let's see. That's going to be weapon and a drinking flask.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just
And-
bringing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
It's easy to remember.
See.
Do you-
Weapons and a hat.
Like, are you going to get changed into your like evening outfit?
And
Wait.
I see that it is now 7:45.
Mhm.
So I think we should have a little break.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna have like a preparing montage where everyone's getting their weapons all greased up?
So like she has a satchel like
Yes.
always with her, water, gun, books of writing things, the gold mask, or does Jackson still have that one?
No, I think you have it now.
Okay, gold
Did you
mask,
say
and then
water gun?
Yeah.
water gun, water gun, and then a bit of food.
Also, I guess since he's the strongest one, Thomas
Yes?
is given the
Oh.
task of carrying the gold piece.
That's what I was thinking.
The blunt weapon.
the lava power.
Alright.
It's heavy,
Yeah.
but Jackson helps you out with the rest so
Yeah,
that he
okay.
can take most of your gear.
I could carry
And
it.
Trinidad doesn't really have any extra gear, so she can take some of the extras as well.
Mm.
And between the rest of you, you can distribute enough so that you basically carry your weapon and
Yeah.
their necessities for that and the golden,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
as Trinidad calls it, the golden ward.
She's also going to take just
So-
one book to read because you never
Oh,
know.
dear God.
And she's
So-
going to have the pocket watch.
you
You
get,
get
that.
this.
Not to scale.
The-
The pocket watch.
pocket
yeah.
watch.
Not to scale. Yeah.
Can we call it the whack-a ward?
If you just stay seated here for a little bit. I'm just
You
gonna
do see,
go
by the way,
up.
I'm going to
Yeah,
let
for a
Archie
bit.
see that she takes the pocket watch and puts it in her satchel.
So, yeah. So if
Well,
while I fix something in the kitchen, if you can write down everything,
Mm-hmm.
it will be out.
I need a pencil. Thank you.
You remember what the significance of the pocket watch was, right?
No.
You don't remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
That pocket watch.
Yeah.
Just like lose it here by accident. Yeah.
She's going to take it with her. She's going to have it on her. So I should actually have the pocket watch that you have the golden one, but it's fine. Yeah, it's in your room.
And Peggy is definitely changing into her.
Magical. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about it like a magical girl transformation.
Yes, just letting out her hair and just letting out her hair and tying it up. Well, yeah. She's. What?
No, I'm just working with the
Yes.
image here. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No, she's changing into the extra adventuring gear.
So extra.
So she changes her shoes
Yes.
and her hat
Yes.
and the rest of the clothes.
Right.
Yes.
So, it's terrible weather for wearing wedges, one would say. Ugh. How does she wear high heels in the jungle? Archie, we're not in the jungle.
Now she's
She
wearing
has
tactical
ankles
boots.
of heels. She studied
She's
ballet.
wearing boots.
She studied ballet, so that's the thing.
Cooper is looking at all of you with this look of
Are you mad?
No. None of you were prepared from the start. He changes nothing. He's been carrying his gear this whole time.
This was my walking adventure gear. This is adventure gear.
All right, Seahawk.
Thank you.
What is it promise? Don't burn any more ships.
Yeah.
Can't promise it.
Yeah.
Do you promise not to burn any more ships?
And
No.
she's also bringing all her weapons.
How many weapons is that? There's a list.
All of them.
There's a list.
4.
4. I'm having trouble carrying 1.
I have
Yeah.
one gun, the Derringer. That's it.
Yep.
What the hell? Have I got
I have
a
4.
Enfield or is it a Springfield? I can't remember.
I'm here for the brains, not the roll.
The rifle?
Yes.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't
Shall
think
I
we
do
decided
something
that,
for
but
you?
I would guess as sort of the most common
now I got it. Haha.
slash cheapest gun we could get.
The cheapest?
I mean, the Springfield isn't that easy to get a hold of anymore, even in the 20s.
Well, they used it during World War II. What are you talking about?
They used it, but that's the problem.
Thank you.
They're still in Europe,
Yep.
most of them.
Oh.
On the other hand,
I posted this on Twitter. One of these are not like the other.
the
One of us is sus.
Yeah.
Red is sus. Jesus, please. Yes, give me the elephant gun stats, because I heard there was an elephant gun.
I have.
He has it.
Yeah, well, I heard there was 2. If we
No.
get vagaries when it
But
comes to weapons,
the lever action carbine,
are you
no.
saying that I'm not big enough?
Winchester.
Wait, hang on. Is there a... That's,
want one of those. No, I already have.
that's 5 guns for Peggy. I was just wondering
Well,
whether
she technically has 5. It's just Aisling is borrowing one of hers.
Oh, it's on loan. Which means that you're a debt, which means she owns you.
Sure, yeah, it's fine.
I own everyone in this room.
Yeah. In this party, literally, I put my money down and it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
Any minute she can flick her fingers and call those debts in and we're all dead.
Deceased.
Deceased bereft of all life. I want to go for the elephant gun now. I want an elephant gun. Tell me the stats of the elephant gun. Do you have it there? Good stats.
Oh no! I'm not giving you the elephant gun.
There was 2 elephant guns. We talked about this
Are we
before.
talking about the elephant in the room?
Nah.
Do we trust Archie?
No,
with the
we
big
do
guns?
not
No, we
trust
do not
Archie with the
big
elephant
guns.
gun.
Well, we
Fine.
start with something small.
I wouldn't trust
You can
Archie with an egg.
You
okay?
can give him
However-
the Darren.
We need to
Sure.
take a little break from the elephant rifles because, you see, dear viewers, Teddy has his birthday tomorrow,
Yay!
and we may
Yay!
have a cake. So,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Teddy. Happy birthday to you.
Do that really cool harmonizing.
Yeah.
I'm
Even if
leaving
it's
the
not school,
20s.
it was really
Yes,
good.
you're leaving the 20s.
Hoping one day they get the whole class to
I
harmonize
didn't
so
have
hard you
30
break all the
candles.
glass.
Oh, it's okay.
No, but there was one time it was like
Have
a birthday
space.
every single day, and we were like, because all the classes were doing it.
Okay. And now, if anyone wants tea, we can make some tea.
Yeah.
Tea and cake.
Yes,
Yes,
tea and cake.
Yes, Rick, are you gonna go
Can
make
you
some
go
tea?
on tea duty?
I can
I
go on
will
TDD.
fix some small plates. If anyone else wants a little bit of cake, we only have that, but we figured it's better than nothing.
Those, we need those
I
candles back.
genuinely thought first they were using one of the
No,
dice
no.
trays. That looked
Cake
like
on a dice tray.
let's get more D&D than that. Are you wrong? Don't think so.
There is no wrong in this.
Are we pausing the?
Oh.
Are we pausing the thing?
Apparently not. That's not my job.
No.
My job is
sorry.
to make sure
All right, it's gonna be fun.
nobody falls foul of the devil drink, but this is how I'm getting rid of it. You're welcome.
Something no one in the stream sees, but I'm actually wearing the skirt. I'm just gonna put it out there. This isn't a full costume. I'm not wearing PJs underneath. I was. No! Look like a hobbit today.
Just
Very
do with the
brand.
2020 fashion.
Yeah.
Don't wear anything.
We don't wear anything.
This is why we don't move away from the cameras.
Yes.
We don't do a John Oliver. I don't know what you're talking about.
Platey plate. I'm thinking it's the kind of cake you don't really need any cutlery
These
to
are
eat.
really pretty plates. Alright, okay. I
They're
see
actually
you.
saucers.
Yeah, but like, it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous,
Gorgeous, darling. It's gorgeous.
Where the fuck is the sweetener?
Perfect in every way.
Oh no!
That's salt. Don't use salt.
Who sobbed during the last episode of that season? Like there was no tomorrow, just me? Oh my! Just did you see the whole season 2? Why Nana? Thought that's why you said oh no.
No, practically perfect in every way. That's Mary
That's
Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
But I'm thinking it's perfectly splendid.
Yeah, practically perfect in every way.
But I still think about perfectly. I had just hear perfectly splendid.
Yes. Also,
Better here.
happy winter solstice.
I was gonna say,
because today is winter solstice.
Yep.
Is it copyright if we use the Cthulhu Christmas music?
We can do the short one. We wish you a scary solstice. We wish you a scary solstice. We wish you a scary solstice and a hellish new year. And then I don't know the rest.
Well, it fits 2020.
I do know most of fishmen. It's beginning to look a lot like fishmen. Everywhere I go. From the moment I got to town and started to look around, I thought these ill-bred people's gill slits show.
We played the Cthulhu Christmas music every Christmas when I lived in Oslo, because Frederick Schutstock would always put it on, and it just got us in the Christmas mood.